What constitutes really aged? Because most wine is at least aged a couple of years.
I'm talking like really aged.
Oh, right.
You know?
The 15-year-old bottles and things like that.
Way more.
And it's still a flex, right? You can still throw that into top lane, into mid lane. I think the whisperings that I've heard recently are that Akali does feel a little bit better on the top side of the map after the changes that have been made. But we've seen it a lot in the mid lane so far, and Faker has been an aficionado of the Akali.
But definitely less early game potency.
The thing that I really love about it, though, is that SKT's composition is a dive comp, right? So they will be able to jump onto the Jinx. We'll see whether they're going to be capable of getting him out of the way of the Dark Passage as we get into Game 1.
So even if you're still standing on side...
Ah, okay.
I read something. However, he does not have that flash in the event that Clid would end up top.
We're going to have a look at this replay. It was Teddy getting hooked and taken down. He was dead before he happened, but you can see 85 to 58 is pretty ridiculous when it comes to camp advantage, and look at that. All of the turret plates taken already, and I've seen this play before. The ultimate's going to get traded now as Key does go into stasis, but he's going to continue tanking this turret. That's a great stun to come down. Last turret shot, and Teddy grabs that kill. Bane's getting kills, guys. We know exactly what this means. We saw Ruler do ridiculous things. Now Marta has to use the flash. Stand behind me. He's going to come back up again. Another Q is going to land there, but it's a Dark Passage that does get them out. Oh, just the tip of the Q is going to go wide. Oh, the Infernal Break has been started. Marta is extraordinarily low. Does have the Glacial Fissure available, but it looks like a bit of a leash here for Hanwha Life. Khan waiting on the flank. Wants to get in there. It is going to be a 50-50 most likely as Clid gets on over. Bono still at about half health. The Zoom Death Rocket gets rid of Teddy. And Clid has to get out. Not going to be able to contest this dragon anymore, and that is second Infernal over to Hanwha Life, and another kill over to Jinx.
And now they're going to make their way immediately into mid lane. SK Telecom are in
gold deficit. SKT with all 5 members are here, and Marta's going to go for this one. The Dark Passage is available, and Sangyoon does take it in order to get out. Bono is going to be taken, but Marta is going to be traded for it. Zoe picks up that kill. That's a big flash already utilized as Faker trying to get out there, but look at these rockets. Pow is going nuts into the backline. The slow lands from the zap and lasts for about forever as Sangyoon's the one that picks up the kill in the end. No Vayne, no worries. The bottom lane is destroyed, and without a smite, Hanwha going to go for the Baron. Yeah, it's just really beautiful to watch here from Hanwha Life. And this is the kind of team fight that they like as Clid tries to go for the Hail Mary, but he doesn't really have much of a health bar. And he's just going to die before he can really do anything. I do respect it. I respect the idea. But it's not going to win you the game here on SKT's side. They're just too far behind. They're going to take down one inhibitor. Hanwha Life now just looking to try and end this game. 4 versus 5. Redemption's going to come in, and look at this. The Jinx just does so much damn damage to these Nexus turrets. Marta once again throws out the ultimate, but finds no joy onto anyone. Tal in the front line. He's going to go into the Zhonya's. Final hour has been popped, but Teddy just dies. It's the Thresh that even picks up that kill as now Faker, he's in the Shroud, and he might just die before anything happens. He does. Lava picks up that kill, and Khan goes back to the fountain. He's looking for the next game. Clid's going to respawn, but he respawns just to watch his Nexus die. Sangyoon's trying to get these auto attacks onto the members on their fountain as Khan does go down. That's going to be that. Hanwha Life onto the fountain here just to grab extra kills here for Sangyoon, and the Nexus will fall in the end. Hanwha draw first blood today against SK Telecom T1. They'll need to go back to the drawing board when it comes to the draft.
Teddy's not the only threat. The Rai is massive.
Well, Faker going for a very deep teleport here as Khan's just looking to keep them busy. Arrow's going to go wide, but it's a good flash to get out of the way. 4-man taunt here from Faker on the Galio. We know how well he can teamfight as the LeBlanc is already dead. It's Clid that just gets rid of her. Defensive hero's entrance is now. The Sangyoon pulls in the backline, but the exhaust is fantastic, and the Vladimir does nothing. Double kill going over to the Rise, and SKT continue to have control in this game.
And it looks like they are keen on trying to push.
In fact, he's the opposite of a scary Vladimir. Haven't seen too many of these so far in the LCK. It's felt like Vladimir has just basically won every game. The arrow is going to land onto the Kai'Sa, nullifying all of the thing. Yeah.
The thingy-majig?
The thingy-majig that gives you the slight extra.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
But this is a nightmare situation for Vladimir LeBlanc.
Yeah, but it feels pretty good for SKT as now Faker wants to find that taunt, gets it onto Bono. That's an easy one. After Key goes down as an afterthought. Arrow lands beautifully as Teddy gets the flash, but doesn't actually get the next auto. Onto Bono. Tal dives into the backline. The Sangyoon pull's good. Hemoplate gives him some health back, and then he's dead. The Vandal Vladimir sinks into the ground and gives away the Baron to SKT.
That was one of the worst feelings, I think, that I've ever witnessed for a Vladimir. As Lava tries to come in here, do some damage, but...
Oh my goodness. Ash actually got the Baron, so that is huge. That would have been so close from Lava. About 1 health. Calculation just a little bit off there from Teddy. But Tal's not the kind of Vladimir that we're used to seeing here in the LCK, and we're going to witness it one more time as another fight is broken out. Faker makes his way forward. Teddy takes down Bono very easily. Khan, is going completely nuts in the backline. And that is going to be the triple kill for the Ash, and SKT should win the game.
Maybe Mouse has an error. That'd be a pause too.
That would be a pause.
What if all 5 SK Telecom players' PCs and their microphones stop working so the ref can't be alerted? And then they look back to motion the ref?
Well, it better happen right now because the Nexus is dying and SKT are about to win game number 2. They just pile drive Harma Life at the very end here. It's all too easy. They hop into the Realm Warp. What the heck was that? They bring the minions so they don't even get killed by the Nexus laser.
Vladimir seems to be doing just fine. Bono now down here in bottom. Oh man.
That's the 2-for-1 special. Exactly right. There's the boot back. Nice gray health going to be utilized as the exhaust comes through. Not able to get the double tap there as Teddy can't find the last auto attack on Sangyoon. They do get the heal out. But Teddy, he's got the teleport, and they've got a full minion wave that they're going to lose now as Lava's got inside track moving over to this blue buff.
And I really like what Lava's doing right here, is utilizing the temporary priority in mid lane. He comes over with Bono, and now they're going to actually counter jungle the Lee Sin. And Teddy not forced off the entire wave, even though he already... So Clid...
This is aggressive, though, here from Bono. Key's going to move over. Mata not on vision. Gets himself down there as there's the knock-up. But Bono is in so much trouble. Doesn't have flash. He's going to go down. First blood over to SKT. And that was just straight up a misplay from the jungler of Hanwha Life.
Yeah, so you do end up missing out on some things. And now Lava is going to be the one that gets to return to the lane on a cannon wave and miss virtually nothing.
Well, Faker pops himself into this brush. Hook is going to connect onto the dragon. It's gone poorly.
Hanwha Life, they're going to commit 4 champions to doing this. Faker not around. Teleport coming in, though. This is the weirdest thing I've seen.
Yeah, we've got double teleports actually from on both sides as Mata is going to be the first one in here. Chains of Corruption do land. Sangyoon gets himself out of the fight, but that is not exactly the culling that they wanted to see. Lava does find the ultimate, gets the flow back, tries to dive forward. They've traded 1-for-1 so far, but Mata is able to limp out of there. And it is going to be both the Gragas and the Yasuo going down. Fight in favor of SKT.
It's in mid. Thal is here, but he's not going to be able to threaten the Kennen or the LeBlanc. At least not enough for either of them to care. And because they go for the trade, they end up missing out on that second turret plate. And I'm unsure if LeBlanc's going to actually...
Sangyoon gets hit by the hail of arrows.
We've seen them do this several times this game. They've never once really committed to it. Alright, we're just going to bring 4 champions down here to raise the turret.
That is going to do it. That is going to be first Tower Blood going over to Hanwha Life here on the bottom side, but SKT are now closing in. 4 versus. Yeah, use it for the rotations.
Really beautiful play.
Alright, Faker, he's going to get hit, but just distorts to get out of the way of the cask, and there's the Hemoplague. Tal trying to get what he can done here. Doesn't land on Tomato, though, and he's able to just body block. They save the outer turret in the mid lane, but that is a lot of cooldowns. Not available for Hanwha. Faker continuing to be aggressive. That is Runic Echo's complete as we've got an Abyssal Voyage once more. Lava going to get immediately exhausted, and this is just Mata's ability to track down stragglers on the map and punish them. Vladimir is a long way away from this potential engagement. Khan looking for the flank. Lava once again possibly in the wrong position. That is a great weight on the explosive cast, but Mata's able to flash himself to get out. The slicing Maelstrom is doing exactly that, and SKT's team fight just looks too good 4 already dead. Sangyoon running for the hills, and SKT, they wish it was 1 minute in the future where they could pick themselves up a Baron. Instead, they're diving under inhibitor turrets to try and get this last remaining player on Hanwha's side.
And I think that fight right there, I think it was probably way too decisive in favor of SK Telecom. I think that the gold advantage in the game is probably...
The arrow lands onto the champions, but they do manage to siege out this outer turret in the mid lane. That is going to be just some free money going back in as, okay, Bono doesn't find the last breath activation as Faker takes the culling to the face, but Teddy just does way too much DPS, and Bono just whiffs it completely.
Well, I was anticlimactic.
Yeah, well, that's going to be Baron, and maybe even the game's going over to SKT. That's a whoopsie. I'm going to put that in the whoopsie column.
Yeah.
And sometimes you need to have poor performances on certain champions to really give the big ups to the great performances we've seen. So thank you for doing that work for us, Bono.
Khan is just threatening a flank right now, and so Hanwha Life, they're going to nope out of that one.
Yeah, that's a dead Baron.
That was like, you know, in The Exorcist, that's a thick wave, Atlas.
Yeah, and that's Marta also dodging a hook without actually having any vision of the Blitzcrank as well. Continuing to be great on Thomas. And that is that last inner turret that I was talking about before. And that is going to project SKT over the line when it comes to that 10,000 gold lead.
I thought of a skin idea.
All right. Do we want to talk about it after the ensuing fight?
This isn't much of a fight, but you take it over.
All right. That's going to be Khan. Slicing Maelstrom does get himself one of the kills, does most of the health bar of Bono and Lava, and that is going to secure the base broken. Are they just going to push forward and try and win this game? I think the answer is going to be yes. Not a lot of flashes remaining here as Teddy's got so much DPS. 4 members still alive here from Hanwha. They have some more buttons than the explosive cask has just come back off cooldown, but I think the damage has been done, to be perfectly honest here. They take down 2 of these inhibitors. Lava is going to tank up the Sonic Wave. Khan just looking for it once again. He wants to rip apart the rest of this Hanwha squad. Nexus turret's now under fire. Lava doesn't find any of the knock-ups there. That is going to be the knockback, but no last breath is going to be employed because Lava just didn't have the health bar for it. He gets back onto the fountain. 1 second until Tal is back up. SKT might need to pay respect to the Vladimir that does have the death cap as Lava just taking way too much damage. Windwall does come up to save his life. Devour comes in there. Okay, that's a lot of damage as Faker is going to get taken down. Lava is going to survive, but Tal just can't do it. Nexus turret's now going to fall. The piercing arrow is going to come in. Key. Not a lot of options here as the Blitzcrank does land the hook onto Marta. He gets hit by the last breath, but the Nexus is going to get taken down, and SKT find the reverse sweep, and Hanwha put into the ground in Game 3.
And that was a relatively clean game number 2 and 3 by SK Telecom. Definitely Game 3, they got some really massive advantages that all stemmed from that one middle lane fight where Hanwha Life had no business being as far up as they were.
Yeah, and also that overstay from Bono on the bottom side. Trying to get Bertha, I believe. Trying to take down the Gromp there on the blue side of the map, but there was vision available. And it just wasn't enough punishment. You can see big smile on Sangyoon's face. The Khan good friends, but it is going to be the SKT win that we were all expecting moving into this series.